Okay, hi everyone. Hi, my viewers on YouTube channel. Today we have a super achiever on our channel. Her name is Neha. She's from Mumbai. She is a businesswoman. And today I want you guys to take the pointers from her journey because she is again rocking star in my community. So let me welcome you, Sneha, on my
Thank you.
channel.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Lata ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. So Sneha, what were the challenges you were facing when you first approached me? What were the issues you were facing in terms of your health?
So I had a major gut issue, as in lot of constipation, sometimes loose motions. So I wasn't able to understand that in spite of eating like good home cooked food and a couple of course, meals outside, but mostly home cooked food. What was the problem? I mean, I was doing everything in my knowledge to be able to, live a so called healthy lifestyle. So I was very confused in my head. I was doing workouts, I was eating well, but yet these gut issues continued. So this was the main reason actually why. In terms of weight, I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm really overweight, but an ideal weight was something that I was trying to achieve since a long time. So
Hmm.
there was some weight that was on my mind, but my weight was just not dropping down.
Hmm.
So I was confused that in spite of working out, in spite of removing that time for myself, why am I not being able to achieve what I want to?
Hmm.
And then I, of course, saw your ad on Instagram and I decided that let me approach you.
Hmm.
Of course, there was apprehension in the beginning, which I also shared with you because we see a lot of ads on Instagram. I myself run a business and I also use Instagram to promote my business. So I didn't know whether this was like really genuine, whether I'm going to get the correct response from you, but I thought I'll give it a shot. And
Yes.
that's how we connected. Yeah.
Great. Yes. So, Sneha, as I told you earlier, also my viewers, that the first important thing which is required is why do you want to work on your health? Your desire should be very clear. In her case, she was already taking some efforts, so she was in her head was very clear that I want to live a super energetic and disease free life and I want to solve these gut issues. I want to get back to my ideal body weight. Her desire was very strong. That actually helped her to the decision. So great, Sneha. My second question would be like, how are you feeling after? I think we have started working. It's been a month's time only. So
Yes.
how is your health improved, or how are you feeling now after a month?
So there are two, three things that I would like to highlight here. Of course, I'm feeling a little lighter in my stomach. Magically, my constipation has disappeared just by a little bit of dietary changes that you recommended. That was actually magical because I was taking laxatives like Softilac and I was having ghee ka pani and coffee with ghee, which you keep seeing on Instagram all the time. All these actresses do it for clear skin also. So I was doing all of this, but nothing was helping. And a little bit of addition in fiber, which you recommended, made this magic happen.
Hmm.
So, of course, when your stomach and your bowels are clear in the mornings, you anyway have a happy day
Yeah.
because you're feeling lighter, you're feeling energetic just by this. I mean, I also realized that because this is such a big thing, like we take it so lightly. Sometimes we say, "Acha, constipation ho raha hai," but we don't understand that the start of the day it is so important to clear yourself out,
Hmm.
right? So this definitely was complete magic because I mean, almost been a month and a half that I was on a laxative, and I don't take it anymore. So it's on in a natural form. I clear my bowels early in the morning. So all thanks to your program. Second is that with your meditation. So I'm also a businesswoman. I have a decent enough good business in Mumbai. Mumbai is anyway a very, um, difficult city to live in because we are running around from pillar to pole all the time. My day starts at 5:45 in the morning and up to 11 in the night. I mean, I don't really realize how my time passes by.
Hmm.
So I also feel a little calmer in my head, in my mind, because there is this little 5 minute meditation that you've given me. So even when I'm in the car or if, I'm at home and I have some free time, I use this meditation. Even if I'm not closing my eyes, I just have my earphones on. I just listen to it and it naturally calms me down. So this is something that I noticed. I also noticed that while I'm interacting or behaving with other people in the house or outside, like my employees, etc., I'm a little more calmer in my approach.
Hmm.
I am not getting hyperactive or getting angry, or these anger outbursts are slightly lesser.
Hmm.
I think there is a lot of more scope for improvement here, but I'll get there soon. So yes, this, and of course, naturally my weight has dropped by 1 kg. So this is also, I mean, it was stuck. It was stuck. Like, I wouldn't say that I did not lose weight in the last 2 3 years. I have lost about 4 5 kgs, but it was stuck at a point. I
Yeah.
just couldn't lose beyond that. And now on the scale, I see that also dropping. So all these things have really made a great difference in my life.
Yes. So rightly said, Sneha, because when you start nourishing your body with the right nutrition, your cells start feeling enthusiastic, joyful. You automatically start feeling happy.
Yeah,
You start feeling motivated. You take more
that's true.
efforts towards working towards your health, right?
Yes,
And let me tell my viewers, Sneha is in the overweight category. She is not in the obesity category. So she was carrying 58 kgs when she came approached to me. It was more of the belly fat, which was the problematic case in her in terms of that was disturbing her gut, that was disturbing her hormones. So we are fixing that. So in her case, it might not be a very weight loss kind of thing, but yes, we'll be bringing her body into the right body composition, bringing her fat percentage down, improving her muscle mass, and that actually started by first of all working on a root cause, that was gut health. So that actually is happening with you right now, Sneha, wherein your gut is improved, your belly is feeling less bloated or light, you are clearing your bowel. Guys, here I want to put one more point here, that do not take constipation lightly. It is the mother of all the diseases, whether it is cancer, whether it is diabetes, because your body is not able to detoxify properly. So please do not take it lightly. So great.
that's true.
I think you are on the right track, Sneha. And this all comes with, first of all, your clear desire. And second, the commitment. And I'm so happy working with people like you who are very motivated, committed, because in that it becomes very effortless and smoothless.
Thank you so much, ma'am, and I'm really grateful that you keep pushing me around. I know the couple of times I have told you that I have guests at home and I can't do this and I'm not able to do that, but you push me through, and the
It's hand
results are
holding.
seen.
I would say, Sneha, it is not pushing. It is you really wanted to do that. It's like
Yeah.
hand holding you, giving you that accountability that actually helps.
Yes, that's true.
Okay,
That's true.
Sneha, my next question is as you told, you were apprehensive in the start when we were talking on our discovery call, and I think you joined some course also, which you had a not a good experience, I would say. So, what made you decide that you want to go ahead with our coaching system? What was the aha moment, or what did it click in your mind? Ki, okay, let me try this, or let me go ahead with this.
Yeah, so I had, yes. So actually 3 or 4 months ago, I did a complete routine blood analysis, and I saw some of my parameters a bit shaky, which is my blood sugar level. Um, Fasting blood sugar was 102, which is just borderline. And my HbA1c was also high. It was 6.2. So that made me think that I should be, looking at understanding nutrition. And I joined a course just to understand the basics as to how the body functions. Now, of course, that's not related to the business that I already do in Mumbai, but I wanted to understand how a human body really functions. And I had a lot of these questions in my mind that, I sleep well, I eat well. So how come like my blood sugar level is showing high? So I joined a course with a renowned, company. I will not take the name here, but I joined and I was highly disappointed because they told us that even if you're a non-medical student or if you're a non-science background student, you'll be able to understand nutrition. But that did not happen. When I actually started the course, I had to really, Google, really kind of break my head in understanding basics, which, I thought was absolute false information that was given to me. Had they told me that, no, this is going to be like a proper, science background course, I would not have enrolled and put in that much money. Of course, with my efforts and with the team members who joined, in the same batch, I could understand a bit because I was also interested in knowing. So I was also using Google or, AI to kind of get to know what is what. But yeah, I mean, that was a total disappointment. So when I saw your ad, my mind was actually in two minds that this is another, another, I can use the word scam, but but what made me actually even click on that button called no more was that you yourself were talking about these things. So it's very rare. Otherwise, you have a team, you have a marketing team, they are doing things for you. I run a business, I know how it works,
Mm.
right? So my thing was, and then you said that you will come on that call for 1 hour yourself. So that intrigued me. I wanted to actually meet a person who herself is the owner of the company and is willing to spend that 1 hour. So that day I actually learned from you also, because I run a business, I have a huge team.
Yeah.
I hardly interact with my customers directly.
Mm.
But now I am taking that effort also because I understand how it makes a difference on your mind.
Yes.
So, yeah, so that intrigued me that, okay, there is this person who is saying that she owns this company and she will come on a call with me for 1 hour and understand my health issue. So, until I actually saw your face, I still was thinking that, okay, you've said, but some of your team member will call me and understand, and it will be like another thing of, okay, my team will connect my, so this actually changed when you came online and when you understood all my issues and we spoke for that complete 1 hour. It changed my mind into enrolling for this course. Had it been anybody else, probably I wouldn't have.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was the differentiator for me.
Yes. Yes. Perfectly fine. So, Sneha, I really want to put here one more pointer. People keep on, uh, like they Google, they take the information from the YouTube, they try to take any other diet plan. These guys are trying to just fix their unique problem with somebody else, like the generalized information. So here,
That's true.
I would say that you enroll for that program, that was completely a different kind of program. You wanted to solve your problem. In fact, मैंने आपको ये चीज कही भी थी स्नेहा, आप क्या, do you want to pursue as a dietitian? Of course not. You want to solve your health issues,
Personal issue, yeah.
right? So that itself needs a personalized coaching.
Yes.
Every individual is different. Your eating habits are different. Your issues are different. Your lifestyle is different. So
True.
it has to be through the personalized coaching, where we will go to the root cause of the problem and fixing it then step by step. So it cannot be done with the generalized coaching. It cannot be done with information from YouTube or Google. Kabhi kuch le liya, kabhi kuch le liya. That will not solve the problem.
Yes, that's exactly what I was doing. I was trying to generalize things, whereas my issue was completely different from maybe what others could have. And I'm glad we met, and I'm on this journey with you, which is making me feel great.
Yes. And I really want to highlight, within a period of, I think, 15 to 20 days, her HbA1c, in spite of she being not very obese kind of person, but there was an insulin insensitivity at the root cause, where we started working on it, and it has come down from 6.2 to 5.8 within a period of 15 to 20 days only. So
yes,
that's the power of nutrition, lifestyle, and the personalized coaching. Because to the point, we'll pick those things and then just start weaving your journey actually. इतना सब कुछ जानने की क्या जरूरत है? What you want is, you want to fix your problem. Just that.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so my last question for you, Sneha, is, what is your message to all the working females who keep on procrastinating on their health and keep on suffering and taking that baggage throughout their life? What is your message for them?
Yeah, so I think, as women, we are providers. We, cater to so many people's needs. Like, you have a home, you have kids, you have your husband, you have household chores, you have your in-laws, you have your parents, you have a huge responsibility. But all I want to tell people is that you'll be able to do those responsibilities well if you are well. So if you're not well, then all this kind of, falls like like a pack of cards. So you need to look after your health. If you're fit, everything else around you will be fit.
Yes.
So this I have also realized. What we do is we say, okay, kal karenge, parso karenge, aaj to ye hai, aaj to wo hai. But in 24 hours, to remove that 45 minutes to an hour for your own self is something that each one of us should learn to do. I have very challenging days sometimes, like no house help. Sometimes they don't come. There is, the responsibilities are still there. And plus there is business. I have about 90 employees working for me. So their issues, their lives, okay, everything plays a huge impact on our lives. But if we just remove that 1 hour for ourselves, everybody's talking about self-love, but nobody's really practicing it.
Exactly.
If you love yourself, you will be able to love the others around you. If you're an unhappy soul, I don't think anybody in your house is going to be happy, because those vibrations, they are going to definitely feel. And I truly believe in these things. I believe that a home has to be a happy home,
and that will only happen, Sneha, when you are physically fit. You'll be happy. You'll be confident.
Physically fit, mentally fit. You need to not only work on your physical self. I think your mental self is also very, very important for you to notice. Like, I'm noticing these changes because I know myself very well. I know that I tend to get angry. And then I realize after half an hour that, I didn't do this correct. And then, but the damage is already done. Internally, there are some negative hormones which have already released. You have spoiled somebody else's day. And, So these things also need to come under control. Of course, I have a long way to go. I'm actually nobody to give anybody any advice, but I can only say from my own journey in the last 2 3 years that I've been noticing. And 40 to 50, I think these 10 years are very tricky.
Yes,
You can either develop good habits or you can go down the drain in these 10 years. So
completely.
I'm in my 40s. I'm going through a lot of changes in the body, even mentally. You suddenly start thinking, oh my God, like, I'm 42. I mean, so there is so much going on in your head, in your mind. Just 10 years earlier, you were so young, and now you feel, oh my God, I've crossed that halfway mark.
Yes,
So many things that bother you. You are on the pre-menopause stage, and I think when you reflect upon yourself correctly, you will realize that 45 minutes to an hour a day is actually nothing that
yes,
you can contribute towards your good health. So I just want each and every lady out there to understand that we have huge responsibilities. We are standing at par with men these days. We want to also make some bucks and get them home. We want to be financially independent. We want to buy a house on ourselves. We want to do a million things. We want to have girls' trips. We want to have kids. We want them also to be perfect. But how is all this?
that can only
Yeah,
be happening, I
only
would
if you
say,
have great
when
health.
you are taking care of yourself
Yeah,
and working on your health. I believe, Sneha, it is a basic
it's
necessity.
it's so truly said that health is actually wealth.
Yes,
Because you will not be able to enjoy your wealth unless you have created good health.
yes,
So I am totally, positive about this thing that my health comes first. Like in the house, also now it's very clear that okay, I will be doing all of this, but first I'm going to look after myself.
yes.
Once I'm looked after, you all will be looked after.
I completely believe this, Neha, because when I get up in the morning, the first hour is very important for me also, taking care of myself in terms of my
Yes.
mental and the physical health. And then this is actually preparing yourself to get into the world and be then
Yes.
taking
True.
every whichever situation comes in the way in a
Yes.
very easy and in a very committed way, I would say. So
Yeah.
this self care is very important, and I would
Yes,
like each
especially
and
for moms. I would like to
yes,
say that, nowadays kids are all the time eating, junk food. There's peer pressure. There's, friends telling them that let's go for momos or French fries. But mind you, kids are watching you. So
yes,
if you're a mother, then take responsibility of creating a great life for your kids also. I understand we can't stop them, but we can be an example, right? When they
I
look at
come.
us,
Yes, you can
they,
be a good role model, and I
yes,
keep on saying again and again. I will repeat this time also, that when a female from the family comes up and start working on her health, it's overall family that gets healthier. So
yes,
you again have a huge
yes,
responsibility of taking care of everybody's health on your shoulder, and that will only happen when you start taking care of your health.
absolutely, absolutely. So when my parameters were high, everybody in the family said, "अरे ये तो इतना करती है, फिर भी इसका blood sugar इतना high आया है." So like my parents and everybody, like they said that, "अरे you say no sugar, no this, no that, and look at your blood. We are better off."
Yes,
But now, after 3 months, when my parameters have dropped,
yes,
okay, where people start taking medicines, I said, no, I will change this with lifestyle. I will change this naturally. People are watching, people are understanding that things can change. So now, when I go and tell my mom that don't, no sugar, now she's going to take me seriously
yes,
because she has seen the results herself.
yes, yes.
Okay, so this is my only message, that do it yourself, be an example, and find time for yourself because health is wealth. That's it.
Rightly said, and I'm so happy for you, Sneha. I'll help you out throughout the journey so that we become the fitter and the better version of
Yes.
ourselves and keep
Yes.
motivating other females out there. So
Yes.
all the best, and I'm so
Thank you so
thankful for you
much.
coming on my channel and putting
Most
your
welcome,
point of
ma'am.
view.
Anytime. This is the least I could do to for this channel, because this has really transformed my life. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye.